Hi everybody, this video is going to be short but informative. A few days ago I posted that I spent $53 on snacks. People are like, what? $53? And that was just for one person. So imagine what people who have 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 children may have to spend. The comments were quite interesting. People were saying it's unfair for government to implement a policy that is further going to expense members of the public. But here's the thing, the rate of our NCDs are constantly escalating, and we are at fault for that. We don't eat right, we don't eat healthy, and some of us don't like to exercise. So here you have 2 or 3 children in school, and you send a note to the teacher, you don't want your children to play PE, and are obese, and also are different things. Who's going to cover that bill? The taxpayers. So when government implements a policy, they implement a policy that they intend or hope would benefit the masses, not just a few. So according to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we know that children need air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing. They need to feel safe. They need to feel loved. They need to have a good self-esteem. So we need to build their self-esteem in order for them to reach a level of self-actualization. Therefore, parents, let me tell you something. You gotta get creative because the policy has started. We can't get away from it. We gotta go with the flow. So if you live in a neighborhood and you know your neighbors got mangoes, pawpaw, golden apples, pomegranate, or any type of fruit, and you just live good with your neighbors, holler and ask if you could get a little fruit. Get your children to gather around the table and create some healthy snacks and package them each day. I can show you exactly what I mean. Don't move from there. Now, the law said that anything that hang over at you belong to you. But out of common courtesy and decency, you should still ask your neighbor. So I done asked Maureen, and Maureen said, pick the mangoes before the birds get them. I now messaged my neighbor and asked if I could get a couple of these juicy plums. She said, well, nonsense you asking me, girl, Steph, go pick the plums, do. So I go and cross there and climb this tree now, boy. So imagine living on an island with all sorts of trees, fruit trees. And when I can't climb tree, when the children, all the electronic devices and they don't know how to climb trees. I am my 40s and I up in a tree getting my plums. Okay, so I am back. And here is my bounty. I was able to pick all these red sugar plums. I'll show you what I want to do with them. And I have my mangoes. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna peel the mangoes. Okay, so I was able to peel 4 mangoes, and this is the bounty from 4 mangoes. Okay, so I am going to use my magic bullet. You can use a blender or whatever you have. Just gonna put the mango inside now. Waste not, want not. So good. Okay, look at that. It's so smooth. Everything has been blended nicely, so I'm going to pour it into a glass. And I'm going to add the rest of mango so that I can finish up. Okay, so it's all done. And what I have now is a plastic bag. Now, when I was going to school, we had suck-uh-bubbies, and they were made out of Kool-Aid. You can make the same suck-uh-bubbie and use local fruit or fresh fruit. So, here goes. Okay. This is enough for one. And I'm gonna take it and tie it. Nice tight knot, and I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Obviously, wash this out, wash out the extra mango, and put it in the freezer. Okay, so with this last set, I am going to add some papaya and blueberries. You can get these from Good Time Snacks, so you can add them to the puree and blend it all over again. Okay, so we know that blueberries are filled with antioxidants, so these are very healthy for your children. Okay, so here we go. the blueberries and the papaya. So take a look at it. You can blend it until everything is really, really smooth, but I like to leave a little bit of fiber in it, so I like to chew. So that's why you will see some bits and pieces of the blueberries and the papaya still inside. But just so that you can see, take a look. Take a look at that, look at that, look at that. Mmm. That is so good. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Imagine when you put this in the bags, put them in the freezer, and everything freezes on a cold day. So refreshing. Give it a try. Okay, I'm almost to the end. So, bag of red sugar plums or red hog plums, whatever you want to call them. Make sure you wash your fruit. And the same way that the vendors are all over the highway selling fruits, they sell 10 akis, two golden apples, 1 mango in a bag and thing for $2. You can count out 3, and 3 is 6, and 3 is 9, and 1 equals 10. And you have a bag of local fruit for your child. So out of 4 mangoes, I was able to get 2 plain mango flavors and 3 mango with papaya and blueberries. And I'm going to pop these in the freezer, and these will make some really good suck-uh-bubbies and snacks, health snacks for your kids. So I want to see you do the same. I'm going to encourage you to do the same. Tag me in your videos, tag me in your photos, and let's encourage each other to eat healthily and to spend less money while doing so. Thanks to Good Time Snacks for the blueberries and the papaya, as usual. Stay tuned. Until next time, this is the Chase Files.